Hey guys, so I'm really excited today because I am doing a tag and I haven't done a tag video in what feels like forever. I love tags. I think they're fun. I think they're really cool ways to like get to know people and their tastes and their reading tastes, but I just like haven't done one in a really long time. But I'm really excited for this one because my friends over at BookBuds made their own original tag and tagged me to do this, and I'm so excited. I will leave their information down below. If you are not following them, you should be, because they are hysterical and they make such good videos. I love that they do like a lot of skits and a lot of just like really fun content, so definitely go check them out if you haven't already. But today I am doing their original tag that is "Your answer can't be books." So this is kind of like a cool way to get to know more about a person outside of books, right? So like other tastes, other hobbies, stuff like that. So we're gonna go through the questions and see what some of my answers are, because honestly, I'm not too sure. The first one is pretty funny. What is something you own way too many of that is not books? Kids. I only have two, but like sometimes that feels like too many, but we'll find something else. Candles. I have a lot of candles and I have a lot of coffee mugs. That's the one my husband would say. My husband would say I have too many coffee mugs. I collect them. I like to get coffee mugs from everywhere I go that like says like the name of the place or like something really cool, or like a handmade coffee mug from a local pottery store. I get a coffee mug pretty much every time I go to Disney as well. I love coffee mugs. I love collecting them. I don't like matching sets. Like they're so sporadic. Like the one I have right now says "so elfing tired," and I actually got this for Christmas at work. Like I just have coffee mugs everywhere. Like I love them. I collect coffee mugs. Also Mickey ears. I don't know if you can see them. I don't think you can see them in this video, but like up around the top of my wall right here, I pick up a pair of Mickey ears every time I go to Disney World. And you know, my husband would probably also say I have too many Mickey ears, but like, can you ever have too many Mickey ears? No. Mickey ears and coffee mugs. Like I just need them. The next question is, name something that you do for fun outside of reading. I'm not a very fun person. I mean, lately, no, but like I love going to theme parks. Like I live in Central Florida. We are like the theme park hub. So like Disney, Universal, Legoland, like I love it. I love theme parks. So usually I will go to theme parks multiple times a year. I will ride roller coasters. I absolutely love them, like Busch Gardens. But like lately, you know, the past year or so, I haven't been going. But I also really enjoy cooking. So I actually share a lot of my recipes on my Coffee Mom Instagram and website. So I'll leave that below if you're interested, if you like to cook too. I'm definitely not like a Gordon Ramsay style chef, but like I am a mom of two that makes quick and easy meals, and I love trying new things. Eating is another thing I love. And also that's like when I travel, I like eating at places that aren't like chains, that aren't like I could get Applebee's anywhere. Like I like going to like the local mom and pop places and just trying new things. Like that's like what my husband and I really love when we travel, is eating. We really like food. Just love it. And also like water sports. Again, I'm a Florida girl. So like I was a competitive swimmer for many, many years, like through high school and everything, elementary school, middle school. I did competitive swim. I did butterfly and backstroke. I was a sprinter. I never did more than 200 meters, but like, yeah, distance was not my thing. Sprinting was. Like the 50 butterfly, that was my jam. Also, I am a certified scuba diver. I haven't been in a long time. I got certified at 13, but I definitely want to get recertified because I wouldn't feel comfortable going again without taking the recert tests. But I absolutely love it. The only problem now is my husband like won't do it. And like I can't find anyone to like take the class with me. And it's more fun to do with a friend. I actually did it with my mom when I was a teenager, and my kids are not old enough yet. Like I think you have to be 13. I was like on the border, but like you have to be 13 to get certified. If you're thinking about scuba diving, get professionally certified. here's my little PSA for this video. Get professionally certified. Don't go somewhere that's like training you in an hour and a half. Like, scuba diving is much too dangerous for that. Don't do it. That's how people get the bends. That's how people die. So don't do that. Go to a real certified class. I believe I'm NAUI certified. It was like an entire summer. It was like 8 weeks or something like that. It was a long course, and we had to do classroom study and then we had to do water study. So we did classroom. It was 2 days a week. We would do classroom, and then the second day of the week that we had the class, we would do water. So we have a large like Olympic swimming pool here, which that's where I used to swim when I did competition. But I also had a big diving well. So we would go and we would practice, you know, treading water. They would see how long we could tread water, and, you know, stuff like that, and your endurance. We learned how to take off every stitch of our equipment, not the wetsuits, but like everything underwater, and re-put it on in case you get tangled. We learned how to properly regulate your body. We learned how to properly regulate your breathing. We learned how to come up and down. Like, we would also do like test dives in our local springs, because I am in Central Florida. There's a lot of those. I am open water certified. I did not do cave. I did not do deep water. Open water only, I believe it's down to 98 feet before you start needing different air. Now, the thing with scuba diving is you can scuba dive without a license. Fun fact, don't recommend it. You can scuba dive without a license. You cannot fill an air tank without a license. And based on your license is based on what kind of air you can get, because the deeper down you go, you need different mixtures of air in order to properly breathe. So this is your fun fact for the day. Take a real class, a long class. They're long and they're expensive, but they're worth it if you want to properly scuba dive and not like get the bends, which is like air bubbles, and then, oh, it's frightening and terrible. But yeah, fun fact for the day. I like water sports and scuba diving. And then you had my little PSA on proper scuba diving. The next one is, what is something important or special on your nightstand that's not a book? This is probably the hardest question for me, because I keep my nightstand like pretty empty, other than like my phone charger. Like, I don't even have books on my nightstand anymore, because I just have like this basket where I throw random stuff, and then like my phone charger. So I guess my phone charger. I'm trying to think of what's in that basket even. Normally it's just like change and hair ties and like a hairbrush. So I don't keep stuff on my nightstand. Now my dresser, we'll move this. We're gonna change it. So my dresser, I actually have hanging on it all of my media passes from working with Disney. I'll see if I can go grab some. All right, I'm back. So these are 3 of my media passes from working with Disney World. I have worked with Disney World multiple times over the past 5 years that I've been blogging and content creating, influencing, whatever you want to call it. And when you're invited to a media event, they give you these passes. So they know that you're, you know, with the media, or that you're where you're supposed to be. So this one is for Villains After Dark, which I went to the first opening night of this when they very first had it. Such a cool experience. This one was for when they opened the Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy in Hollywood Studios. And then this one was when they had their first after hours event at Magic Kingdom, where you get to go when the park is closed down. So much fun. And like, I just love having these, and, you know, memories, man. Like, the fact that I've gotten to work with Disney so many times as a blogger, like, has been a dream. Like, they were my dream company to work with, and I have gotten to do it. And hopefully I'll get to do it again when they start really doing their media stuff again. But seriously, these are probably the coolest things I have on my dresser. The next one is something that you buy at a bookstore that's not books. I always get a coffee when I'm at the bookstore. I mean, unless, you know, they don't have a little coffee stand. Like, if they don't, obviously I don't. But like Barnes & Noble and like most of our local ones will have like little coffee stands. And like, of course, the Barnes & Noble has like a Starbucks in it. So like, I will always buy a coffee pretty much when I'm walking around browsing books. If not, like if they don't, like other things that I buy there are like bookmarks and stuff like that, like notebooks. I don't know, does that count? Notebooks? I love notebooks and like stationery and stuff like that. I bought my daughter like a little clip-on book light for her, so like those are kind of book adjacent but things that I still buy at the bookstore. All right, the next one is, what is a fun gift that you've received that is not a book or a gift card to buy books? And this year, one of my best friends got me the like Villains series of Loungefly, the wallet with Maleficent on it. She is my favorite villain. I love Maleficent. And she got me that for my birthday, which I absolutely love. I would get it, but it's like in my purse somewhere out there and I just really don't feel like going and getting it. This tattoo, my husband got me for my birthday one year. Like, obviously I have multiples that I've bought myself. Does that count? Like, I buy myself gifts and usually they're tattoos. So, you know, we've got this one that I got on my arm. It's really awkward showing this part of your arm on camera. And then obviously this one, and I can't show you my back right now, but it's still healing and it's not done yet. But I buy myself tattoos, and my friend bought me a really cool wallet, which is Loungefly. I absolutely love Loungefly. You know, anything Disney. And oh, my husband this year for my birthday bought me a reading chair. We don't have it yet because it's like 3 months delayed or 4 months delayed or something like that. But I'm very excited to get that. I guess that's reading adjacent, but like it's a big old chair. I'm very excited. This one is, what is a YouTube channel that you watch that is not related to books? I love true crime. I watch Kendall Rae, I watch Bailey Sarian, I watch Christina Randall, and then I also really love watching Jessica Kent. Hers isn't really true crime, it's more like prison related, but all of them are fantastic. I actually have a degree in criminal justice. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I have a master's degree in legal studies. So I've worked as a paralegal. I never went on to complete and go to law school, which was my initial plan in life, but you know, plans don't always work out. One day, maybe one day I'll go back to school and get a Juris Doctorate. You never know. But like, I love watching true crime, and I love watching like especially Bailey Sarian because she puts on her makeup while she does it, and that I just find really interesting. I also really like Kenny JD. She does a Saturday series where it's Bad Movies in a Beat, where she watches like terrible movies and does commentary on them while putting on her makeup. And she is hysterical. She's got a massive channel too. Like, all of these creators have like really big channels, but like I really enjoy their content. So if you know anyone else similar to that, like I love true crime. I love like the Bad Movies in a Beat. Like, that's just so much fun to me. And I just enjoy watching it. I don't know. I used to watch a lot of Dollar Tree haulers. Like, I used to be really obsessed with watching people like buy stuff at the Dollar Tree. Like, Do It on a Dime. I don't even know if she's still making content. I haven't watched her channel in a long time. But like, she would buy like Dollar Tree stuff and then like revamp it and make it look really high end, which I loved because like I'm cheap. Like, I love me some Dollar Tree. So I love those kind of channels. But like, of course I like watching BookTube. That is the main kind of bulk of what I watch. But true crime and stuff like that, like, it gets me. And then the next one is just to tag 5 booktubers you would like to see do this. Whoever wants to. Like, I can't stick to just 5, but let's go with Abby, Salter, Vish, Alan, Library of Alexandria, Jessie May, like any of y'all that want to do this. I think it would be so fun to see because this is just a really cool tag, and BookBuds is a really cool newer channel. Like, they've got some really great content and they deserve many more subs than they have. So definitely go check them out. Do this tag them. They're just so sweet, and this tag was so much fun, and I want to see more of like what you guys like that is outside of books. So I really want to see your answers to this. All right, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. My name is Jessie, and I will see you next time. Bye.